Hey everyone, it's Jed. Welcome to the Altcoin update. I hope everyone's doing well. Um, so let's get straight to it. I want to go over a coin, Caspa. I really am bullish on Caspa. I know some people may look at this and say, "Man, why would you ever enter in a coin like this that's already made all-time highs?" Um, it's you know it's obviously in a point where maybe to most would not be interested in. But in my opinion, Caspa, I wouldn't be surprised if it Caspa continues to just run up from here. Reason being is because one, the technology, the fundamentals of it, it's everything that Bitcoin, you know, pretty much tried to do but couldn't. Um, you could always do the research on the tech yourself. But overall, it aligns with the TA right now. So you can see it's been in a clear weekly uptrend for quite some time now. As you guys can see, it's been an uptrend since 2023 of June. And these weekly uptrends have been in extending since then. So this is back in April. And one thing I like to see here is that it's sort of like looking at a small time frame, except we're just looking at on the weekly, right? We're seeing higher lows on the weekly time frame, considering that everything that Bitcoin has gone through since last year. Caspa has been consistently making higher highs and higher lows to support that. So obviously there's a very strong community behind it, very you know big people that are believe in this project. I'm not trying to shill this coin. Um, I just want to let you guys know, hey, do your research on this. You'll understand why. But TA wise, it's personally I've been in accumulating Caspa personally at these ranges. So whenever Caspa did hit this, I'll show you the daily range in a bit, but I did accumulate on this support range here a bit. Um, if Caspa ever does break below this weekly uptrend, obviously it's going to go fall down in this weekly range against this weekly uptrend. So that would be a point of accumulation for me. Um, but again, since 2023 of November, it's been just constantly making higher highs and higher lows, and on such a macro time frame to see that is really good to see. So on the daily time frame, take a look at it. Okay, you guys can see a bunch of my levels magically appeared, right? So these are all daily levels, the ones in red. Um, wait, why is that purple? Oh yeah, we can delete this because that's invalid now. Wait, let me just make sure I have all the weekly levels marked out. All right, we got this range here. That is a weekly tested, and then you can even be a little more conservative and go around that origin range there. So now you're working that range there. Okay, so daily time frame. Okay, so we really want to make sure that this weekly uptrend holds. Again, if that fails to break, then most likely it's going to fall back down to this weekly range here, which would be a nice first point of accumulation for some people that want to get their feet wet into Caspa. Um, Here you can see this daily is being tested heavily. It's been already tested numerous times. That's why my accumulation zone was inside this range here, at this wick specifically. And I bought actually a few at these points here. So very, very small. I didn't go all in at all. Very small amounts, guys. Just starting to tap into this. But here at this point, if it breaks below the weekly, it's going to this weekly range. And then here you can see a lot of daily support supporting this structure if it ever does fall down. But in the meantime, it is hitting a support. It's hitting local resistance on the weekly. Lots of space here for this daily apex to fill in. So, I mean, I personally think there's a lot of time, to accumulate as long as it's on support. We're not seeing this apex until November. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. XRP, guys, if you guys don't know, posted on the comments here. I think I posted in the general chat or the announcements. Let me see if I did or not. Oh, yes, here we go. See, so SEC appealed the Ripple case, and they estimate that to, what was it? Estimate that to be until 2026, guys. So that's insane. Um, I don't mean to go on a rant, but that is not good for XRP, but it is great for XLM. So in my opinion, if you guys want me to, I will continue to TA XRP, but with all this news of the SEC appeal, and not only that, but the XRP Ripple now announcing that they're trying to go after smart contracts. They're just so behind. They're so behind. XLM has been doing this since the ground level, since the protocol. They've been compliant since day one, and they're doing all these things that Ripple's trying to go after right now. Ripple's trying to release a stable coin. XLM has already done that. XRP's trying to go for smart contracts. Like XLM has already done that. They've been done that. So that's why I'm really actually, in my opinion, I'm moving a lot of my XRP bag into XLM actually. So that's what I've been doing. I know XLM retraced a bit as well. As you guys can see here, we have the daily supports. Obviously, you can see this daily tried to attempt to hold, but again, red candle followed by a red candle. That's going to lead to a downfall. We can delete these now. And it hit support at this daily level, last red candle before that local uptrend. So again, you guys know what happens when price breaks out of the uptrends. It's a pretty significant downfall, as you can see here. So first point of accumulation, personally, I accumulated in this XLM range. So again, I didn't go all in. I didn't go super hard. Just easing my way into it as long as it's on support, in the range. I'm completely fine with that. So let's just move this and move this here. Something very, very local. Let's see what this looks like if we had marked it. Oh, no, it's probably gonna. Yeah, let's not do that. We'll do something more local, but because we obviously see that there's that daily support here. This apex isn't also happening until November as well. So far, a lot of these apexes are looking like November. So yeah, I don't mean to sound really bearish on XRP. If you feel otherwise about XRP, I'll be more than happy to, have a small debate, and I would love to hear, some of your thoughts if you're super, super bullish on XRP. It's just that it's just really not adding up. And then with the TA, like, I just may enter an accumulation even longer, guys. I just don't want I don't want to TA something that's, less likely to pump than all these other altcoins that we're TAing, We'll go to render coin. Okay, perfect. So a lot of these coins, when Bitcoin fell, hit, daily supports. So here it hit the daily support. Now it looks like it's respecting the uptrend. This apex isn't happening until, late October. So a lot of these altcoins are so far looking like the same. ICP, guys, looks like we actually have to update this. So we're going to move this daily here to there. Okay. This origin level broke out, so it moved out, and then even actually attempted to hold a support, but that's invalid now. So let's just delete these. Here we go. And this over here. Oops. And then here's that origin support here. Last green candle before that local downtrend, and that's just been holding support this whole time. I'm not really a fan how many times it's been tested. It retraced, one and then twice at the same support. So I could definitely see ICP retrace back to down as low as this daily uptrend or even this daily support within this range. So, so yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to break out of this apex so quick. I think it may end up being at the end of October as well. So we'll see how that goes. Overall, it's making higher lows. That's really good to see. It's just that locally, it's hitting that same range in here, the same support again. So not something I like to see. If Bitcoin were to fall, ICP is definitely, going to retrace back to down, this range here. But yeah, it looks like it might be set up to break. Honestly, look, it kind of reminds me of see, render and ICP look very the same. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. See how this uptrend holds. Finally, track guys. Ooh, yeah, nice. All right, so X track. Nice retrace. Looks like, what last green candle did that touch, right? And there's that last green candle before that local downtrend, right? And the next one's up here. So this was the origin point that it, finally broke out of. We're going to move this to here, right? That's invalid now. And here's that daily support. There's that daily range. Now it's hard closing above this daily support. So this apex is getting very tight. This is happening mid-October. I know track has been in accumulation for quite some time, guys, but you know how I feel about accumulation. The longer the accumulation period, the more explosive the move will be. So for anyone that's interested in track, honestly, anywhere on this, pretty much this range is accumulation, guys. It's making higher lows, good movement, and we already know what's going on behind track. So, yeah, we know what's going on. So definitely keep aware of this. Keep in mind of track while it's in accumulation. Something you can maybe add to your bag as well. Finally, TRX. Yeah, it's just making higher highs. It's crazy how local these moves are right now for TRX. Let me just move this to here and there. Okay, some very local moves here. I'm just surprised it hasn't hit this weekly support yet. It's crazy, but it does look like it's actually starting to struggle. So we'll see how these resistance are, because on the way up it's just straight up resistances on the way up. So we'll see how this range holds as it reaches the apex. But the furthest I think I honestly see Tron can go is back to retest this weekly downtrend, unless there's something really bullish that's going on. Maybe the whole Bitcoin market decides to go up. That would definitely push price up even further, but a little iffy on the TA here. And finally, guys, I do want to go over DXY. As you guys know, wherever DXY goes, Bitcoin does the opposite. So hence the slight bloody market that we've been seeing. So it's breaking out of that daily apex, retesting these daily resistances, and you guys know on the weekly time frame, it's just a reaction off that weekly uptrend. And if it's happening on one time frame, it's gonna hit the next time. It's gonna hit the same support or resistance in the same time frame, and that's this weekly resistance here. So that's definitely an option that DXY can go to. So yeah, that is the altcoin update, guys. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. Overall, start thinking about accumulation periods. Start thinking about your entries, right? While Bitcoin's moving, pretty much, it retracing while it's moving, in accumulation. Definitely start planning out some supports that you can enter on. So yeah, any questions, just leave a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Take care, everyone. Bye.